When you first told me your name, I didn't hear a word you said, but it was written all over my face. Should've known it was you I would love until the end.
Kristen, I can't believe that we are here. I'm sure you know me enough by now that there are two things that I hate and two things that I love. When it comes to the things I love, it's hanging out playing card games till the sun comes up with your family and Jordan Whitley. Secondly, I love being the daredevil of the group. Whether it's climbing to the top of a swing set, to cliff diving, to riding a mower on the back of a trailer from Pioneer to Crestview. I'm 100% a risk taker when it comes to this kind of stuff, but to say I was scared when I asked you out would be an understatement. My knees were weak, my palms were really sweaty, and I had no clue what was going to happen. But look at us now, about to say yes to forever with my best friend and the mother of my future children. So here are my promises to you. I promise I'll never want to do laundry. I promise that any problem you have, you will never face it alone. I promise to always try to make you smile. I promise to love you the rest of my days. I promise I won't always have the right answer, but I swear I will always try to make the right choice. Whether it's a financial decision, a parenting decision, or just a big decision in general, we will make it as a team. If you ever need a shoulder to cry on, you can have mine. If you need an ear to listen, you have mine. Although I do like changes that I have a choice in, unfortunately not all changes are by choice. If anyone knows how true this is for me, it's you. From the car accident to friends and families moving away, it just never seemed fair. The biggest change in my life may not be what everyone's thinking, but it's when I asked you to marry me.
Well, today's the day. Today I'm making the easiest decision of my life. I've dreamed about this day since I was a little girl. You are the kind of man that I always envisioned myself marrying when playing pretend house with my friends many, many years ago. You are loving, caring, supportive, genuine, and handsome. I love how purposeful you are in everything you do. You are the hardest working man I've ever met. You have a heart for Jesus and it's evident in the way you look at me, love me, and treat me. Loving me may not be the easiest job, but you never fail to make me feel loved, chosen, and like the most beautiful girl in the world, especially when I don't feel like it.
When you made it down the aisle, every moment stole my breath. Bet you could see it in my smile. Should've known it was you I would love until the end. I don't know where this road leads. All I know is I wanna go with you in a life where there's no sure things. I am sure I wanna live it with you. If you look into my eyes, when our time down here is spent, it's in every single line. Hope you know it was you that I loved until the end.
Well, we started dating in 2019. I still have all the messages saved since way back in 2017. I decided to read back through them a couple weeks ago. I was brought to tears as I read and saw our relationship unfold. We talked about everything under the sun, asking each other for relationship advice, talking about our sporting events, giving each other life updates. Heck, we even set our best friends up together. In all seriousness, I could see the support and care we had for each other from the beginning. We truly were the best of friends, which I think is what makes our love for each other today so special.
It's my pleasure to announce to you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Will Bolin.
Everyone always told me that life was going to hit me hard, and I always shrugged it off like nothing. At this time, I was 21 with a beautiful fiance, a great job, a paid-off truck, and looking to buy a house. Life couldn't get much better. Then March 21st, 2023, at 5:07, life didn't hit me. It stopped me in my tracks. After 2 weeks of being engaged, I had a car accident that statistically shows a 21% survival rate. And when I was pinned down, the pain rushing through my body, all I wanted was one thing: to see your contagious smile, hear your amazing laugh, and hold you so close you hate it. As they were cutting the door off, I felt a sigh of relief when I saw your face on my phone. The pain and anger I had went away as soon as you walked in and put your hand on my shoulder. I knew right there that I picked the perfect girl for me. There are few things in this life that I'm afraid of. If I had one, it would be not to express my love enough to you. I'll never stop loving you.
This moment is significant to me because it gave me a glimpse of what our marriage would look like. Picking each other up when we are down, reminding each other to see the positives in bad situations, and practicing the deepest, most genuine love in times we may feel humiliated. The following months taught me not to take any relationship for granted, especially ours. It truly made me realize just how much I truly loved you and how I didn't want to spend another day on this earth without you by my side.
You're taking me back to the sleepless nights, phone calls and candlelights. Those were the things I liked the most. And back when we were passing notes in school, spend our summers by the pool, talking about what we'd be when we're grown. Well, those were the days.
I feel like we have lived a dozen lives together already, and our lives have been knitted together by faith, joy, and sorrow. We have walked through pain and loss and learning how to support one another in all things. The greatest honor of my life has not only been becoming your wife, but also grieving with you. Our journey has not been a fairy tale. We've had to overcome so much together, but I look at the man standing before me today, and I see your strength and your resilience. Philippians chapter 1, verse 3 says, I thank my God every time I remember you. And Will, you are truly a gift to me from God, and I thank him every day for bringing you into my life when he did. My soul was meant to love you for the rest of my days on this earth, and until Christ returns or calls me home. And when that day comes, I pray that God takes me first, because I cannot imagine living a single day without you by my side. I am incredibly lucky to have you in front of me leading the way, beside me to take on life together, and hand in hand, and behind me supporting me in all of life's endeavors. I love you forever and always.
Asking Kristen to marry you was definitely the best decision you've ever made. I want to congratulate you both on all the accomplishments you have had over the years. I hope your lives are filled with love, care, and forgiveness, and may God lead you to the right path. Congratulations.
Ever since Kristen and Will have gotten together, you can tell that Kristen has had her best times. I couldn't be happy for both of you. I love you both. Now let's go celebrate.
I want to end with a little argument we've had. When you say I love you, I usually follow by saying I love you more. Then you insist you love me more, but I'm not saying I love you more than you love me. I'm saying I love you more than the bad days to come, than anyone else, and more each day. When I can no longer cheat death, and God says it's my time, I will hold you and our family close, and think on all the memories, all the good times and the bad times, and say I love you one last time, and I will find you in the next life. I love you, Kristen, more and more every second.